Welcome to my capstone presentation for the Online Learning Consortium Blended Learning Mastery Series 2020. Hello, marhaba. My name is Dalal. I'm an assistant professor specialized in educational technology and the director of Masters of Education and Leadership in Dalal University in Saudi Arabia, specifically in the city of Jeddah. In the beginning, I would like to highlight some information about the context of higher education in Saudi Arabia and online education. Universities in Saudi offered online and blended learning programs for a few years. But in 2017, the Ministry of Education stopped all online programs from all universities, arguing that the quality of these programs were poor and the outcome did not contribute to the workforce expectations. The only university that can offer blended learning courses is the Saudi Electronic University. Of course, this change of policy resulted in not having a clear vision or plan for online and blended education in higher education in Saudi. Saying that, the Ministry of Education encouraged universities to adapt technology in teaching and learning. Universities have strong IT infrastructure that proved to be very helpful in COVID-19 crisis, when all universities were forced to transfer into online teaching. In this capstone, I'm going to concentrate on Dalal University. Dalal University has 22 academic programs, 15 undergraduate programs, and 7 postgraduates. They have 4 schools: the School of Business and Law, the School of Design and Architecture, the School of Health, Behavior Science and Education, and the School of Engineering, Computing, and Informatics. Dalal University is based on face-to-face delivery. We do have Blackboard as a learning management system that all our faculty and students use in the face-to-face programs, but we never offered online or blended learning courses before March 2020. Of course, this is due to the ministry restrictions I mentioned before. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, the university transferred all the courses and programs to online and blended courses. Based on the OLC scorecard for blended learning, Dalal University scored 82, that is considered unacceptable based on the OLC catalog. This result is expected since the university is new in the area of blended and online learning. Technology support was one of the areas that scored accomplished since the university has a very good infrastructure of server and LMS available. We have also excellent IT support system to help technical problems for both faculty, students, and staff. We scored deficient in institutional support and course development and instructional design. Blended learning is not seen as an integral part of the institution's mission and strategic plan so far. We don't have committee for online and blended education to develop policies and practices, and there is no clear definition of blended learning yet. There are limited faculty support and resources to promote the best use of blended delivery methods, and there are no instructional design employees to facilitate teaching and learning. It is up to the faculty to plan, design, and implement their blended courses. The institution offered some faculty workshops, but we don't have full hands-on programs that enable the faculty to develop an online and blended courses. Looking at the analogy of the truck presented by Clark in 1994, arguments that the medium of instruction does not influence the quality of learning. He uses the famous grocery truck analogy that the medium of instruction will no more influence the quality of learning than a delivery truck would influence the nutrition value of the food it delivers. On the other hand, Cosma argues that certain affordances of technology may well enable forms of learning that others do not. This argument made me realize the problem we have in online and blended learning, at least in Saudi debates. The dialogue usually concentrates on the technology and the technology affordances, which is the key element, of course, in providing online and blended learning, but we don't concentrate on the pedagogy redesign process that is crucial in planning blended learning courses. Like what Cronjes 2020 stated, that blended learning definition should include context, theory, method, and technology. He proposed the following definition of blended learning: the appropriate use of a mix of theories, methods, and technologies to optimize learning in a given context. Due to the lack of experience and support in this area, my project will focus on course development and instructional design component on the quality scorecard. I will show best practices and will present a evaluation plan that I intend to do to make sure of the project success. Blended learning problem I'm addressing in my personal action plan is the lack of support for faculty to implement blended courses and the need for professional development program plan that will help faculty to use frameworks and theories, tools, and resources like the community of inquiry framework and tools like the blueprint and blended learning flow matrix, and resources like the blend kit and top kit for faculty development decisions, and of course some really useful articles. Best practices I found very helpful from other universities regarding faculty support and development wasn't the pedagogical improvement techniques. They incorporated that concentrated on student-centered activities. The redesign, they made sure to add more learner-to-learner interactions, instructor-to-learner interaction, and learner-to-content interaction. They also concentrated on ways to enhance discussion forums and create a standard syllabus, adding to its course expectations, university policies that student needs to know, module template pages, and instructor introduction. They also add lecture notes and practice tests to students. Also, the face-to-face meeting changed from instructor lead to student lead, which created an active learning environment. In best practices, I noticed that they worked in teams to redesign the courses. They work with other faculty teaching the same courses and with instructional designers. This showed the importance of creating community practice and support team for faculty to help redesign their courses. Of course, there are foreseen challenges. Faculty workload and limited time, they have to redesign their courses, and that we don't have instructional designers in the university to help faculty. Faculty are taking their usual teaching loads and are not being compensated for the extra effort they will put to redesign their courses. This issue can be addressed or can be helped by creating communities of practice and a safe environment for faculty to share their ideas and get feedback. The evaluate plan is based on a design-based research method to examine how can the implementation of instructional design model and community of inquiry survey instruments may help improve the blended courses, the implementation of blended courses. I'll be working with two blended courses, and will implement the method of ARBO, Community of Inquiry Survey for students and faculty through 3 stages of course iteration. And in the end of the semester, a survey will be distributed to all blended learning courses in Data Hikmah for both students and faculty, adopted from BlendKit Toolkit. Based, of course, on the research findings, reflection of what worked well and what did not, that will inform future training, faculty support, and redesigning of courses. Thank you, shukran, and thanks a lot for the OLC Mastery Blended Learning Mastery course for all the support and the amazing experience. And if any questions, this is my email. Thank you.